Hey there, I'm Jamie T. Welcome to my YouTube channel. You probably have never seen me. You wouldn't know me from a can of paint. But on this channel, I want to share a message of hope with the young people and their families in America and abroad. I want to let them know that there is hope. And so I'm going to be talking about the things that people actually care about. We're going to talk about when your parents are hypocrites. We're going to talk about taking back your power. We're going to talk about just because you've made mistakes that you're not a mistake. We're going to talk about all of those things. Now, many of you are going to say, what does this guy know? Right? He doesn't know anything about raising kids or having a family or nothing like that. Well, guess what? And before you throw me out with the bathwater, I want you to hear something. I've spent my entire life learning information, gathering information from people who have done what we're going to be talking about. I've studied people. I've sat at people's feet and listened to their stories. I've reflected on what they've said. I've watched people. I've watched my own parents too. So people look at me and they say, you don't have the experience. Well, guess what? I may not have the experience, but I have the wisdom, I have the knowledge, I have the understanding that, hey, you don't have to go through something to grow through something. And that's what I want to share with people on this channel. And that's what I want to share with you on this channel. And a little bit about me. I am visually impaired. I am totally blind. I'm visually impaired. And I live I'm not going to tell you where I live because it's YouTube, but I have spent my entire life studying, reflecting, and kids are doing this all the time. They are watching their parents and studying them and reflecting on them and asking questions. And that's what I did. And that's what I did. And that's what I still do now, even as an adult. And so I've taken all that I've learned, all that I've gleaned, and decided, instead of just talking about it, I was going to make a YouTube channel about it. Because people need hope. People don't need me to tell them how wrong they are. They don't need me to tell them, oh, well, you're the best person ever, They don't need me to do that. What they need me to tell them is that, hey, things are tough. Times are tough. I mean, come on, turn on the TV. You'll figure it out. Inflation, the stuff is going on in Washington, D.C., and times are tough, and everything is going to crap right now. But in all of that, there's hope. I want to be a motivator, especially to our young people. Because let me tell you something. Kids today, man, are going through stuff that, let's be honest, parents, you didn't have to deal with growing up. The only thing parents had to deal with back in the day was whether or not somebody was cutting them in the lunch line. But kids have so much more, and the parents don't seem to know how to really handle it. They don't know how to get through it. And the thing is, and I tell this to a lot of people in speaking engagements, because I'm also a speaker myself, before you go telling your kids that they shouldn't have an opinion and what they say doesn't really matter, it actually does. So on this channel, and I try to upload as much as I can, on this channel, we're going to have hope. I'm going to motivate kids, motivate families. I want to I want to give that message of hope that there is good in the world. And I want to help parents. I want to equip them with tips and strategies that they can use. I'm not going to tell you to ground your kid for 6 months. I'm not going to tell you to take phones and do this, that, and the third. I'm going to give you practical things that you can do to speak into the lives of these young people. And again, I may not have kids, but I've been a kid. I may not have raised one, but I've been one. Now, I'm a millennial, so I didn't grow up with some of the things that the kids have now. I didn't have an iPhone at 14. I didn't, do all this other stuff. But I've seen what it does. I've seen what happens. And I also know that one of the biggest problems that parents have is they don't really listen to their kids. So guess what? I want, I'm going to be uploading videos as often as I can, maybe once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks, maybe once a day, maybe several times a day, who knows, depending on what I want to talk about that day. So, here's what I want you to do. If you like what I have to say, drop it in the comments below. And give this video a like, and make sure that you smash that notification bell so you'll always know when I put up something new. Because we're gonna talk about some topics that may get a little heated at times. I'm gonna talk about, for our young people, taking their power back. I'm gonna talk about these big issues, these sensitive issues that people don't want to talk about. You know why? Because that's what I'm here for. So, if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's let our journey begin. Because here on my YouTube channel, it's going to be real. It's going to be raw. I'm probably going to get some hate speech on it. But it's worth it to me. All right? So, let's go. Let's dive into it in the next video. And get ready to join me on this amazing journey. Good luck to you.